Hello guys, welcome back to Minecraft Realms for that was bad. Another episode of Realms Talk. Now, like I mentioned on my Facebook page, if any of you actually check that out, Realms Talk is something I want to start doing every Monday. Unfortunately, today is Tuesday. I got a little off track yesterday, so this episode's going to be a little late. So, for those of you that don't know, Realms Talk is going to be a series about me showing off what's new in the realm, and about me talking about upcoming plans, what games I want to do, what games I don't want to do anymore. Soma. I don't do well with the horror games, so I don't really want to play any more of Soma. Anyway, but yeah, games I want to play, games I don't want to play anymore, and just showing you what else is new in the realm. If you would like an invitation to the realm, go ahead and leave a comment below, and I will go leave a comment below with your Minecraft username, and I will send you a invitation. So, first thing you'll probably notice that wasn't here last time is banners. As of 1.8, Minecraft has added banners to the game, for anyone who didn't know. They are made the same as you would make a sign, like 6 planks in the crafting grid and then a stick in the middle below it, except you craft banners with wool instead of wood. And then after you make a banner, you're going to make whatever color banner you want, a red banner, green banner, depending on what kind of wool you use. And then there's so much you can do to actually change the decorations of the banner. It's just actually really cool. So moving on, something else new you'll notice is that we have a sheep pen. I can't remember what all was here. I remember we had all the animal pens because I remember mentioning my meltdown. But yeah, we now have a sheep pen in the realm. I've got to explore the world, find a jungle, and collect a cocoa bean. We got every color here except for brown because we don't have any cocoa beans. I've explored quite a bit of area, but I haven't found a jungle yet. So that's on the to-do list. I think that's it for the changes outdoors. So moving on inside, Yoda Pond got back on the other day and changed this up a little bit. It's not as aesthetically pleasing, but it's functional, so I guess that's fine. So what happens is the lever's right underneath this block here. The lever activates this and sends a redstone signal through these blocks, activating both pistons. I decided to add on these. I think they were in the last episode. Because we have villagers here, so zombies like to come knocking on the door. Please let us in, please let us in. Villagers are like, fuck no. So yeah, we've got 6 villagers around the table now. We would have had 7, but one of them decided to run away. I don't know how. I thought they would all be stuck in their minecarts, but we found the minecart empty and the villager was gone. So yeah, we've got a runner. I'm sure they'll come back someday. Probably not. Anyway, we've still got Gibraltar, our first. Hello, Gibraltar. Over here we've got Bartolomeo, which his name was inspired by the One Piece character. Bartolomeo the can't remember what they called him. It was Bartolomeo the something. But yeah, we got Bartolomeo here. He's a librarian. Gibraltar is a blacksmith. We got a second librarian, 2 more blacksmiths, and we actually got a priest. Now, all of these villagers have been brought back to life from zombie villagers. So that's pretty cool. We've got this donkey over here. I was gonna ride him at some point. The only problem being I don't have a lead to pin him up outside. I haven't found any slimes, so that's unfortunate. Made some armor stands. Figured out how to do that in in Realms. We got all of these chests up here for just items that require a lot of space, like all the dirt, all the cobblestone. This thing is actually full of cobblestone, and I've got a couple of about 3 stacks on me still. We got wood logs, which the only trees we found are oak, acacia, and birch so far. Like I said, no jungles, haven't found any dark oak, and haven't gotten any, what's the other kind of tree? Spruce, no spruce yet. The planks, that chest doesn't have anything in it. This one doesn't have anything in it. I've started putting away enchanted books because I figured that's a better way to use enchanting levels, because you can just see what you get instead of just having to put an item in there and hope there's something you want on it. Ignore that. I was playing around a little bit and with the commands, and I figured out how to do stuff. Yeah, just ignore that. We got a bunch of weapons because, as you can see, skeletons drop a lot of bows. In here is tools we don't need to use. This is empty. This is maps. I like the really small maps because they're like really detailed. The only problem is they're really small. We got our banners in here. As you can see, don't place sigils. I decided to rename this, but I found out if you set down a named banner and then destroy it and pick it back up, it loses its name. So I figured I could have one named, and whenever I want to make more banners, I can just make a banner and then copy this. Because, for those of you that don't know, if I were to get 6 wool, if you highlight, oh, it doesn't tell you. Well, this started off as a red banner, which if I didn't rename it, you would know. But, so, if I were to make a red banner, and then I take an ordinary red banner and take a decorated red banner. Oh, it's got the name. That's actually really cool. I didn't know that. So yeah, since this was originally a plain red banner, if I take another plain red banner, I can copy this design. Let's go ahead and put that away before I accidentally place that down. And I'm actually going to want to keep this because I have an idea. I want to make a giant building, I think, where all the villagers can hang out. Because if we keep getting more and more villagers, we're going to run out of room at the table. I've only got 2 more spaces as it is. I can scoot Bartolomeo over, and I can scoot this guy over one, and then we can have 2 more villagers at the corners. Like we have here. There's the enchantment setup. If you want to make an enchanting setup in 1.8, this is actually all the bookshelves you need. You need, going one space out, you need 3 here, 4 here, and then 2 more at the corner. Or 6 here, 8 here, and 2 more at the corner for 16 bookcases. That's it. That's all you need. I didn't know that. I thought you needed a lot, like it used to be in the or the last time I did some enchanting, if I can talk. The last time I did some enchanting was actually in the PlayStation 3 edition, I believe. And in there you need like 30 bookshelves or something ridiculous. So that's what I was thinking. And then I found out in a video by somebody, I don't remember who, said you only need those 16 bookshelves. And I'm like, oh, really? So I broke all the extra bookshelves I had, and I got 36 books back. Excuse me, I'm hungry. Let me just eat a little bit of mutton. Yum. So, going back to the giant building idea I had, I think I want to build it over here. I think I want to build like a giant, almost Nordic feeling house. I figure I put all the villagers in there, and I've got some ideas for those player heads in the chest. But I'll save that for when I actually get into the build. So for now, I just wanted to show you the things that were new around the realm, which that may have been it already, unfortunately. Not a whole lot's changed. It's been a while since anybody's been on. Let me think. I know there's gotta be something else. I'll show you guys the basement, in case I didn't do that last time. So down here we got the basement, and here's the map. I told you guys I had explored a bit of the map. I explored all that. None of that is jungle. Most of it's like the new savanna kind of biome. I think it's savanna biome. Yeah, a lot of this is the savanna biome that was added recently. So, something else you guys probably might not notice is there's actually a hidden room in the basement here. So, if you go right past the nether portal, there's a little hidden passage down this way. Oh, there's a creeper in there. And there's a zombie in there. Let me just get my sword out. So I thought where did he get iron? Whatever. So I figured I'd make these little rooms to grow mushrooms. And the reason I hid them is because Algae Dragon no like mushrooms. So I decided to hide the mushrooms from her. So that's it, I think, for realms. Yeah, so my plans for realms right now is to build the building, like I said, right around, oops, one too many, in this area for the villagers. and for another project I had in mind, and to get the other people on Realms to make their own kind of banners to display around their areas. I thought it'd be a cool idea. As you can see, I kind of took a liking to it. I have 6 banners, I think, dotted around the house. 1, 2, 4 outside, actually, so that's 5. And then I believe there's one way over there by the animal pens, I think. Yep, there is. I can see it on the map. See it on the map. How it got over there, I don't know. So, if you guys see... Where am I looking? Okay, you see the 4 pens right down in the bottom right. If you see the gravel between the pens, just to the left of that, there's a little brown dot that seems to be between the top left and the bottom left pens. That's one of the banners. Okay, that is it, I think. I know that couldn't have been all that interesting, but that is what's new with Realms. Moving on to games I want to play. I think I'm going to keep playing some Binding of Isaac. I don't know how much... I don't know what days I'm going to try to upload that. Let me just sleep real quick, get the night to go away. I don't know what episode or what days I'm going to record and edit my Binding of Isaac episodes. I'm gonna start a single-player modded Minecraft series, and I'm gonna try to post that on, I think, Tuesdays and Fridays, maybe Saturdays. Tuesdays and Fridays. No, I'm gonna do Tuesdays and Fridays on that. Starting next week. Let me think. What else am I gonna do? If there's any games you guys want to see me play, go ahead and post them in the comments section below. And that will be it for Realms Talk. Next week, I'm going to actually post this on Monday. Make sure I get it posted on Monday. And I'm going to have a better plan as to what I'm going to talk about. So, that is it for Realms Talk for the 4th time now. Hope you enjoyed this video, even though it probably wasn't all that interesting. And have a good day. Bye!